make one quick note about that last technique. Just to give you guys something to sort of think about. Can we get you down, please? Okay. We always want to think about the S mount. And we're not talking a lot about S mount in this semester. We're talking about, okay, I've gone from whatever to S mount to whatever, now I'm in the SpiderWeb. But something to always think about with S mount is that my goal with S mount, let me get this out of one, please, is to take his elbow as far across him as possible. Because remember, turn into me, please. Once that elbow is stuck across, you cannot turn. Turn into me, please. Very easy. So, when I do an S mount, okay, am I actively doing this or not? That is the question.
Yes.
Always. Well, yes. Right?
Yes.
Tell me the difference. How do you feel, Chase?
I feel great.
How do you feel, Chase?
I feel horrible.
Right? Oh my goodness. You
No,
okay?
it's fine. It's crap. That's good. It's good.
I just broke Chase, everybody.
That's fine.
He's the youngest and most healthy of
No,
us
it's
all.
cracking everything.
My word. So, when we make this transition, let's turn so your head's kind of facing Kevin. So if I'm here, right, and you grab this defensive grip, I was like, blah, okay, right, exactly. So I cup, right, and I'm gonna do it slow-mo this time. I go, and I'm forward. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I like to think of it like, I like to call this position mermaid, because like, let me turn this way. I look like a mermaid sitting on the rocks, like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, there's like water splashing against the.
Mermaid. Sit.
There's my mermaid tail. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So again, the difference between, again, this, I mean, how do you feel, right? You feel fine,
I
right?
feel like I can breathe.
You can breathe.
You can
He's gonna try to get this elbow to the floor, and then now I'm in weird shit. This is weird shit. So remember, find your inner mermaid. All right, gather some junk. You know what I'm saying? Lose your voice like I have. I found my inner mermaid. I took it around. I made it. So again, boom, boom. Anyway, I just want to make that note. Okay. Now, let's say though, let's turn to you about this deal. Thank you, sir. Well, we run into a problem. I got my SpiderWeb. I fucked up. I let Chase put this leg between his legs. Damn it. This is the most annoying. Because it's like, you're like, it's right here though, man.
What to do?
I feel like an infomercial person, you know? Like, right? For 5 easy payment. Anyway. So guys, my transition to this. What I'm going to do, switch my hands, get a Kimura grip, okay? By the way, that wrist lock is still right here. So if you're in there, I don't think it's right there. What I'm going to do though, okay, is I want to spin myself. So I'm going to pick up and spin here. And I can then usually get my foot out.
Oh.
From here, guys, what you'll notice is that my leg is over his shoulder and over his wrist.
Not pleasant.
And I'm going to just kick forward and start Kimura.
Oh.
So I kick down. I get it.
It's that bottom leg you're pushing into his head.
This one, not really. I might check it, but it's really like not doing a lot. It's all this. I actually don't even need to break the hand free. You could also sometimes, guys, just go right to this. Like we're here. I'm here. What I'll do is this will go here. Yeah, isn't that gnarly? It's actually kind of a slicer too.
It is.
I don't like slicers because I feel like they don't fucking work. But generally speaking, you know, but the thing to think about, guys, is this: is that like, let me just loosen you up, please. Okay. Remember that a Kimura is not just a hand going behind the back. It's the height. It's like the rotation of the shoulder. So if I just push his shoulder down with a heavy enough leg and I pick his elbow enough high enough, see what I'm saying? It's a Kimura. Right? Sorry, dude.
No, fine, fine.
So without context, just on its own, okay, whatever. I was here. I just like these wacky Kimuras. I like to think of this like, you guys ever have that toy as a kid where I guess they call it like a sit and spin. You have the handle, has like a little carousel, and you kind of pull the handle and you spin yourself around. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm gonna hold here, so I'm here. Boom. I just kick. You can ask Chase. Watch if I don't kick my leg down. Right? Nothing. So I'm pushing this down. Like,
So you push my shoulder down, right?
exactly, right? Because I'm creating, it's just, right?
This is horrible. I'm definitely gonna use it.
Right. So going back to the first context, where I like this the most is he pushes the leg between the legs. So I go here. I got it. And again, a lot of times, you might just go right
So
back to
how
your
you
arm.
switch the arm, you switch before you.
Yes, yes. So always start with arm closest to
The
head.
head.
This is like first, if I want to go for it, switch,
Okay.
and then let's say this leg's here, and then I swing, and I want to kick free. And you see, Johnny, in that case, I did kind of push off. But what I'm trying to find is my leg, my hamstring over his shoulder. How are your shoulders, Tony? Is he like,
We'll find out. Have fun.
poor Chase. Poor Chase. So we're here. We're in the SpiderWeb. Let me lock up. Thank you. You got a defensive grip. And I messed up and he pushed his leg between his legs. So now I don't really have the arm bar accessible. So switch, pick your leg up, big swing. And I might have to stomp free and I just kind of kick and pull. It's like I'm aiming to get here, here, here. There is a slicer if you like. It's technically a short arm scissors, but whatever. Oh, I get it. You okay? Just make sure when you do a slicer, if you're going to do it, turn your thumb up. So if it's in the joint, don't have this, have this. Here, like feel the difference in this, right? Versus this, right? If I'm just doing it in its own context, we got to go one more time. I'm here, switch, foot to the hip, push, kick. Yeah, that goes out super tight, right? Yeah. Be easy on this one, guys. This is like, you'll be surprised how tight this goes. Let me also make one more note about that. Can I grab you one more time?
Sorry, are you actually sitting on his shoulder a little bit?
No. Because here's the thing that's, my hamstring is on the shoulder. So it's like, and then it's, because like,
Okay.
here's what you need to think about, guys. Okay, do me a favor, do this, Tony, and then put your palm on the floor, right? So, if you guys look, you can fit like some snacks under Tony's shoulder. Let me rotate this way so the camera can see this. I can rotate some snacks under Tony's shoulder, right? Watch what happens if I do this. Watch his hand. Can you see his hand, Kev? His hand comes off on the floor. So the wild part is, guys, if I'm heavy here, and I just start trying to push his wrist towards the mat, like let's make like an L. I'm here. Like he'll be Kimura'd before his palm even touches the floor, versus if his shoulder's up, he's fine, right? But the wild part is if I'm here and I just start pushing this down, you feel that? So when my leg pushes down, look at this.
Jedi mind tricks.
Right? My leg pushes his shoulder down. That puts the arm in a position where the Kimura is no longer behind his back. It is to his waist. Okay, so this is why be very easy on this transition, because you'll find the second they put their leg on this shoulder, you're in a Kimura. Does that make sense, everybody? Yeah? Excellent. Let's partner up. We're going. 1, 2, 3.